In 2006, I read an article in the paper about oldest lines and campaign for change, and at the time I was going through a moment of depression in the house, stuck, and I was like, let me get this brother a call. And I called him, it was late one night, and he answered the phone, and he talked to me, and one thing led to another, and I got an opportunity to meet him, right? And he worked with me and did a lot of things for me, helping me change, bringing me into campaign for change. My past, I was growing up in the dysfunctional family system, and the streets was the only place I turned to for love. I burned a lot of bridges over my life, and a lot of people didn't believe that I could do some of the great things that I did learn how to do by listening to the mentors like Otis Lines to get my life in order. And as a result, I've had some pretty good jobs for a brother with a past like mine. I was incarcerated for 13 years. I always had a lifestyle of using drugs, selling drugs, using drugs, but I became my best customer. And at the time I had met Otis, I was in active addiction, and I was going through that stage of depression. So what happened was he allowed me to learn what it takes, first of all, to have a desire to change. And that change brought about personal recovery. I began to work on my recovery. I've been beginning to work on the changes in my life. I began to rebuild the bridges that I torn down. I established a better relationship with my father, who's deceased now. And a real solid relationship with my daughter. So one of the things that I know Campaign for Change do, it changes your whole lifestyle, your whole attitude, your whole behavior, your whole lifestyle changed. It was rough because sometimes I didn't want to listen to some of the stuff that he was telling me, right? And that old behavior would catch up. And we worked through that. And over the years, I've been rewarded through Campaign for Change. I won an award in 2008, Campaign for Change reps from the youth to the brothers at my age. When I came to the program, I was like maybe 46 years old, and I'm about to be 54 now. And some of those lessons still remain strong. I developed those spiritual principles from the things he taught me because it works. And one of the things I'm grateful for is my mother passed in 2008, and this whole C4C was there for me. Otis was there for me. And when you lose your moms, that's like something that you really can't handle, right? And he was there for me just like a brother, and the whole organization, right? They supported me through that moment of time, right? And I ain't have to go back out there and use over something that made me feel so bad. I had the right tools by being down with the right people. He taught me also to be a part of the operation team, which gave me responsibilities. On the street team, I drove in the parades, the trucks. I did so many things that I didn't normally know how to do because of what he taught me to do. And I love C4C. I just came through a serious personal crisis. And in the old behavior, this crisis would have probably destroyed me, broke me down, had me in a sad state of mind. But the lessons that I learned over the last 6 or 7 years allowed me to strap my boots up, get right, and focus on not what's been done, but what can be done. Today, what Campaign Change taught me to do, and what I have a desire to do, is be a part of the solution, not a part of the problem. And no matter how I may slip or fall, that fight is in me because that's the seed that Campaign for Change planted in me as an individual.